It's because of the arch.
Do I know if that's the name of the city we're at, or if
that's the name of the city
continent area we're at?
No, you don't personally. Okay. You don't know the continent, but just from context clues and hearing talking to some of the other people,
seeing what I assume is some form of an arch somewhere.
Yeah, you kind of understand that that's what this is, and you pull up into the port and you see there's a grand marketplace. There's bustling cities. You see chimneys lit with smoke coming off of it. This is a very large area of commerce and gathered people. So as you guys pull up to the dock, what do you do?
I mean, since I am paying that guy, I'm gonna try and find quaint by my standards somewhere to put my furniture and stuff. Okay. Buy a home outright and then just keep it there.
So are you guys joining her in this search for?
Yeah.
For a real estate agent.
For a real estate agent? Okay. Roll a investigation check.
All of us?
Bad though.
I'll say she gets, you get advantage, everybody's helping you search.
Okay.
Including me, have I just been absorbed into this ragamuffin group?
As far as you want to. I mean, there's only 13 or 15 people on the ship, and everybody...
That one might need to go to dice jail.
That was the better roll.
That was the other one was a natural one.
No, the other one was a 7.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just read it. Oh, man. Okay.
So, it's 7 total.
You spend the better part of an hour, and eventually you find the equivalent of like a sketchy backwoods strip mall real estate agency.
Oh, great.
Used to be a Waffle House.
As you enter
in,
That's zone of truth because we could use that.
As you enter in, you kind of see there's this rather rotund fellow sitting in front of the at the desk there, and he's kind of got some big sausage fingers with a ledger, just kind of flipping back and forth through a book, and he just kind of like throws one eye up, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
I'm looking for something quaint that I can buy today, in the next hour.
Like now.
No
He's
rush.
flipping through his notes. He's just like, well, if you want fast, that's going to cost you. If you want it nice, it's going to cost you. If you want it safe, it's going to cost you. How much are you looking at spending?
Let's explore our options first. I would
1,600 platinum.
I would like safe and nice. How much would it cost for all 3?
No, really, what do you want?
No. What are my options? Safe, nice, and fast.
Well, we've got kind of towards the city center, but I mean, do you really want to be with those posh ass? And then he kind of gives you a once over. Yeah, we can do the city center. It's gonna be a pretty penny though. There's a small keep there that well, it'll cost you 10,000 platinum, but it'll be yours. Do you have something in that ballpark?
Do you want something a little bit more affordable? Do you have something a little further out from the center?
Well, if we can cross off safety, then I've got plenty of options for you. Let's see. We've got near the cliffs over here. It's we've been having a couple of landslides recently, but I mean, they're few and far between. There's a nice looking keep about half the size of that. We can cut you a deal at maybe.
Are we close to those land, that area, the cliffside?
I mean, Lion's Arch is a large city.
Oh, okay. I was wanting to see if I could hear it happening at that moment when he's
like a house crashing into the waves.
Few and far between.
Roll perception.
Fuck that.
He's just like, I mean, it'd honestly be about half of what the last one was, about 5,000. It's hard to get to, and therefore a little bit safer from people.
What's it unsafe from?
Landslides.
The 5,000 platinum one has landslide issues?
Yeah. Okay. So, that's not bad. How much... Is there any kind of fortification stuff that we could do that would make it a little bit cheaper? Or that... It's a little bit... Not cheaper, but a little... No. That would make it safer from the landslides.
Look, lady, I'm not a wizard. I mean...
Come on, look at this dragonborn beautifulness over here. You can't cut her a better deal than that.
She's not my type. As you look...
I lean in and I say, what is your type?
As you kind of roll a perception check.
God.
13 plus 6, 19.
In the distance, you see behind just like a small gnomish woman, quite beautiful, walking behind. Kind of just like doing some housework and walks around and does that. And he just kind of like notices and just goes, I like the short ones.
Is that your short one back there?
On occasion.
Would say you cut her a deal if I could maybe procure you a short one.
Procure you.
What are we talking about here?
I'm quite quick at learning cities and new people. Maybe I could convince someone to stop by
Might
a little
some
later.
prostitution going on over here.
No, you're hearing pimping. He's pimping.
We'll see what
women
we
who
can work out.
doesn't
How much time do you have? I mean, she was talking snappy, but I mean, if you're willing to...
I
I'll
need
say,
the
well,
place now, but if you give us a little time for him to work
If you
his
could-
I
if you
gotta
could-
see the goods before I can do anything. I mean, if you want to wait for a better price, I gotta see what he's got. Otherwise, I'm sorry, all I can give you is this $5,000 one. If you want to talk fortifications,
If you
maybe
can,
with
if you
down the
can,
road,
if you
we
can
do
maybe
something.
change the order of operations, maybe I can bring you two.
Roll a persuasion.
Jesus.
That's gonna be plus 6, 15.
He kind of just like looks at you, and you get the feeling that like unless you've got somebody in front of him right here and now, you're not getting the deal.
Where's the closest area where these short?
Is there a little note somewhere?
I'm sure.
Let's go back to the first option. Let's go back to the first option.
Please.
7,500.
You kind of see him flick some numbers, and he's doing some stuff. He's counting up.
This is the same center
This
place.
is
Yeah,
a
the
good
one in-
spot. This is prime real estate. This
And bird in the hand. I'm here. I have the money.
Let me see it. No one carries that much around with them.
You
Oh,
don't know
boy.
me.
Prove it then.
I look
Hold
over
on.
to her
Hold on.
immediately. I have wide eyes. I'm looking.
Are we in a like?
You're in a sketchy
What's up?
strip mall, like backwards.
Are we out in the open though?
No, you're in closed
gonna roll all
doors.
your
dice?
It's just
No.
you guys and the one gnome.
Oh.
I double check to make sure there aren't any other hearing.
Roll a
eyes.
perception check.
Me? Okay.
That's all I was trying to do. Just
20.
Damn.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, you're the only people out here.
Wow, pointless 20.
It's alright.
That one was a 6.
Good. Ew.
I'm sorry, the out of character. What number did you say was the offer?
75.
75.
Instead of
Okay,
10.
let me write that down.
Or 7.5, I guess.
Okay.
I don't want to flash the whole thing. I want to take
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
I'm still watching Bright Eyes.
Are you drooling too?
If I see it, I might be. Other things.
I need you to do a constitution check.
No, you have
If
a
you're
massive
drooling.
erection.
You'll see the
There's
money.
any blood
If we
going to my
can
head.
shake on the price, you'll see the money.
Ma'am, for what I've got, it's a buyer's market. I need to see this. If you can do this, I can give it to you in the next hour.
Look, come on.
He's doing
Her
the Dr.
money-
Evil-esque. Show me the
Her
money.
money,
I just don't wanna
a short one, and a man's word. I promise.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I said her money, a short one, and a man's promise.
Roll
And
a
I hope-
persuasion check. Roll a persuasion check.
Okay, mission persuasion.
I can't be dealing with this.
It's gonna be plus 6. It's gonna be 14.
14. All of that, and she shows me half, and you've got a deal.
I can show you half. I feel like that's a bit more reasonable. What is half?
The hand's still out. Right?
He's like
he's waiting for the money.
Waiting.
So it's like 3,700. I mean, I can't exactly like pull that out of my bag. Just like in one fell swoop, just.
So you start just like
No.
You just kind of like open your bag and let him peer in or something.
I guess would that be the
No,
not the
no,
whole thing,
no,
not the
yeah.
whole thing, but just like a good solid like stack like you would poker chips, just stacked up like that. I'll just set that on the table.
So how much would you say?
Do like 3 handfuls of it. If you can hold, how many would you say it can hold?
I'd say you could probably do maybe 50 platinum in a hand at a time.
Okay, so that's 50 times 3. That's 150 platinum all at once. I can keep going.
So you kind of see him, and his eyes are starting to get a little bit wide, and he's just like, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
He said that? Holy shit.
He said, make a persuasion check, motherfucker.
Please, for the love of God.
I believe in you.
It was a 7 plus
Didn't believe in you hard enough.
5 is 12. It's not
12,
good.
okay.
It's not good.
He's definitely impressed by what you're showing. It kind of shows that you got it, but he's not buying it until he sees half of it.
It just... Is there something I can put it in? Is there like a scale or something that I could put it on? Because it